Parashat Vayechi, come with me on a journey back in time. Imagine we could land in the room that Yaakov was in, about ready to bless Manasseh and Ephraim. And knowing what we know about the chaos from his family when he favored one child on the other. And he takes Manasseh and Ephraim and he swaps over his hands, putting his right hand on the head of the younger child, his left hand on the head of the younger child. And you just want to scream like, what are you doing? You went through decades of chaos because one child was favored on the other, a younger sibling against his brothers. And go back into your own family's history, starting with Abraham. One child was chosen, the other was distant. Next generation, like, have you not learned anything? And you sit there shocked. What are you doing? Why are you repeating at your very last moments the mistakes that caused you so much pain? But then don't worry, because in your hand, although you've traveled back in time thousands of years, you have a copy of the commentary to the Parashat of Rav Moshe Feinstein, the Drush Moshe. And in the Drush Moshe, Rav Moshe Feinstein explains the narrative in such a beautiful way. He said, of course, there's no greater power of blessing running through your right hand or your left hand. I mean, the blessing is coming from Hashem. Right hand doesn't make it more potent and left hand doesn't weaken the blessing. Of course not. And there were many great and wonderful people descending from Manasseh. So what was he promoting Ephraim for? Why did he get a boost? And Rav Moshe says, because Yehoshua, who was greater than all the people that came from Manasseh, was going to be a leader of the Jewish people. And in this moment of prophetic ability, of knowledge of what would be after his time, in order to bring honor to Yehoshua, Manasseh was given the left hand and Ephraim with the right hand. But then he finishes off with a punchline that's beautiful. Because who are you jealous of? You could be jealous of other people, jealous of your neighbor, jealous of people in society that you think maybe have been more blessed than you. But you're not jealous of your children. And Rav Moshe finished off by instructing for all parents, grandparents, anybody in a position of authority or responsibility over the next generation, whoever they might be, or even within your family, keep wanting your children to be great. Not just great, greater than great. Keep pushing them to achieve. There's no jealousy in that place at all. And he says that parents, as a matter of educational directive, have to try and make sure your children grow. And you are a parent until you no longer are alive. So regardless of age, if you have children, then you're still a parent. And if you teach people Torah, you'll consider their parents. So if you haven't got your biological children, you're still a parent if you have influence. So we should be inspired of wanting all the young people, all the next generation to become greater and greater. And to have that dilemma at the end of our days. Who should I bless? Because there are great people from this great person and there are great people from that great person. And what really matters essentially is the greatness that we come to our people from all the energy we invest in those that come after us. Have just a wonderful day. Shabbat Shalom.